Edwin isn't just another Japanese denim brand, it's one of the pioneers that shaped Japan's entire denim industry, but despite its legendary status, it's not as hyped as brands like Momotaro or Samurai. So why did it fade into the background? And more importantly, is it still worth buying today? What's up everyone, I'm THECASUAL, and today we break down Edwin, one of the best starting points for your Japanese denim journey. Let's get it. Edwin was founded in 1947 by Tsunemi Yonehachi, a man who played a crucial role in bringing denim to Japan when American jeans were still rare. Back then, Japan had no domestic denim industry. If you wanted jeans, you had to settle for secondhand Levi's worn down by some dude in Texas for 5 years, before making their way to Japan, of course. And while Japan started producing its own denim fabric in 1951, the quality was nowhere near American standards, which is ironic considering that the roles have flipped. Anyway, Yonehachi saw the gap and officially launched Edwin in 1961, creating Japan's first domestically made denim jeans. But he didn't just make denim, he innovated. Edwin was the first brand to introduce heavyweight 16-ounce denim, something even American brands at the time hadn't done yet. They also pioneered the stone-washed process, which became a global standard in denim finishing. That's right, they actually pioneered that. They started doing that. That's why they're so famous. By the 80s and 90s, Edwin was one of Japan's biggest denim brands, but then came a new wave. Momotaro, Samurai, Pure Blue Japan, and of course the Osaka 5. Brands that lean hard into heritage, raw denim culture, and extreme fades. Edwin instead took a different route, expanding into the mass market. This shift led to a split in reputation. One, the made in Japan lines that were still highly respected, and then the lower cost overseas made offerings which were not so much respected. So while Edwin may not have the same underground cult following of say Samurai or Momotaro or Ironheart or Tanuki, they deserve credit for pioneering heavyweight denim and laying the foundation for Japan's selvage denim scene, plus stonewashing. But are they still worth buying today? Let's find out. Now here's the key thing that you need to know about Edwin. Not all of the denim is made in Japan, and that distinction makes a world of difference. The MIJ or made in Japan lines, like the one you see here, use denim from Kaihara Mill, one of Japan's most trusted suppliers. Now, this denim is known for its perfect balance between structure and comfort. Unlike hardcore raw denim that feels like cardboard when you first wear it, Kaihara denim is more forgiving, making it one of the best entry points into Japanese denim. Edwin offers a varied price range of denim, making it accessible to a broader audience as well. Whether you want MIJ selvage or non-selvage, wide tapered or straight leg cuts, or heavier or lighter denim, there is an option for you. This variety ensures that even if you're not into the hardcore raw denim aesthetic, Edwin still provides a way to experience Japanese craftsmanship without the rigid break-in process of brands like Samurai or Pure Blue Japan. Another key advantage, sizing. Many Japanese denim brands have frustratingly narrow size runs that cater to the local market. Edwin is one of the more inclusive Japanese denim brands, offering a wider range of fits that work well for non-Japanese body types. While the MIJ lines do tend to run slimmer than Western brands, the fit is much more accommodating as there is a range of sizes. Now, as far as construction and aging, we got blacks right here, but we're just gonna talk about it just in general. Edwin MIJ lines are a get what you pay for situation. They offer fantastic quality for the price, but they don't quite reach the ultra premium levels of hardcore brands. Heavyweight Edwin denim is notable and highly regarded, with deep indigo tones and durable construction. It develops a more subtle, uniform fade pattern rather than the extreme high contrast fades that you kind of know from those higher end premium brands. Entry-level Edwin, on the other hand, has a reputation for being less refined. The materials and construction are solid, but they don't have the same obsessive details found in boutique labels. Now, aging on higher tier Edwin is above standard. Not as dramatic as, say, Pure Blue Japan, but definitely better than most mass market options. While Samurai and Momotaro focus on ultra high contrast fades, Edwin's fading tends to be smoother, more even, and natural looking. Now, there's one important note. Because Edwin's MIJ denim is easier to wear from day one, it doesn't require the painful break-in period that some raw denim brands do. If you want something that looks good quickly and ages well over time without feeling like you're wearing armor for months, Edwin made in Japan is an ideal middle ground. Now, let's talk about price, because that is a huge factor when deciding whether to go for Edwin. Just the price and value, that ratio. Now, entry-level, non-made in Japan Edwin, it's around 8,000 to 12,000 yen. It's pretty cheap, even without the yen being as low as it is at the time of this episode. That's really cheap. But it is non-made in Japan, which makes it comparable to something like Uniqlo Selvage. That's right. It's just like that. If you're looking for an everyday pair of jeans that won't break the bank, they're decent but not necessarily special, and you don't necessarily need to pay that much, which is nuts because that, again, is not that expensive. But made in Japan Edwin, MIJ Edwin, that's around 15,000 to 25,000 yen. This is where Edwin shines. At this price point, you're getting true Japanese craftsmanship for way less than most made in Japan brands. Now, for true Japanese denim at an accessible price, Edwin made in Japan is an excellent choice. And with the weak yen right now, as I mentioned before, you're getting even better value compared to higher end brands that cost upwards to 35,000 yen. When compared to premium labels like Momotaro, Samurai, Ironheart, and Pure Blue Japan, the Flathead, Edwin made in Japan holds its own, especially considering its comfort, variety, and ease of wear. While it may not have the hardcore heritage feel, it delivers great construction, solid aging potential, and an overall excellent price to quality ratio. But then that begs the question, who is it for? Now, for beginners into Japanese denim, this is the perfect entry level. It's great price, good variety, very accessible, easier to wear than the ultra rigid labels. It's just all around, a good all-arounder, but you're not gonna get that distinct branding that you get with some of these others. For casual denim fans, not the casual denim fans, but just casual denim fans, you like denim, if you want made in Japan selvage without the hype tax, Edwin is a great choice. So if you don't want the long lines, if you don't want to fight the goddess of denim to just get some good Japanese denim, Edwin is a fantastic choice. You can get in there, you can get it. It's not hyped up. You're not gonna have crazy resale prices. You're gonna get a good pair. It's not all that branding and everything, but recently Edwin has been increasing the quality, especially with their made in Japan, to kind of compete with the other labels, mainly because denim and American heritage, Americana is becoming really popular right now. So yes, Edwin has responded in kind. So even if you're a casual denim fan, you're actually gonna get an even better pair of denim than you were than say like 2-3 years ago when Edwin was still kind of, running things as normal. Now it's even better. However, if you are a hardcore denim head, or you plan on being one of those hardcore denim heads, those heritage people out there, I know you're out there. If you're one of those and you're looking for those next level fades, those hand-dyed indigo jump offs or ultra heritage details, Edwin might not hit the mark for you. That's just being honest. But as a beater pair, yeah, it works. As a beater pair of denim, just like an everyday pair, you just want to put something on, real comfortable, still Japan made. Yeah, you can get it for that, just for like the in-between time. But if you're looking for just hardcore Japanese denim, like say Osaka 5, past Osaka 5 level, or even Studio de Artisan level, yeah, you're not gonna get that with Edwin. And that's why I say for like long-term wear, if you're gonna go in that direction, just stick with the made in Japan line. Seriously, they're much cheaper than most made in Japan options and far better than mass market denim. And considering today the hellish lines for Momotaro and Samurai in Japan right now, it's like super popular for these brands. Edwin is a good low-key alternative. It's not the go-to all the time, but it's a good low-key alternative that avoids the disappointment of missing out on hyped brands. Plus, quite often Edwin will have specialty pairs or specialty releases that are even higher quality than their base made in Japan. They go like really deep into it. However, the price hike comes with that. So those pairs, those kind of elite pairs, will often rival some of those heritage brands, but it's not as hyped. So you can go in there and you probably get a pair, you'd be like, oh, I got some great Japanese denim from Edwin, and I didn't have to sit in line or be disappointed because everybody is going for the same labels. This is one of those things in Japan that I gotta tell you about, I gotta put your hip to, is that you don't always have to go to the brands that everybody talks about. There's more than enough stuff that's super high quality that not a lot of people talk about that you can go to. So definitely check those other things out if you miss out on kind of the hype stuff. In fact, sometimes the hype stuff is not even worth just being disappointed. But anyway, I want to hear from you. Have you ever tried Edwin? Do you think it's a good entry-level brand? And what other denim brands should we break down next if you want to see that? Especially you denim heads out there. If you guys are watching this, I would love your assistance, because as much as I know about kind of the breadth of Japanese fashion, hopefully I've gained that kind of respect. I do know about Japanese denim. I do know about these heritage brands. I do know about other forms of Japanese fashion. My expertise is kind of like, it's kind of encompassing, it's kind of wide, but you guys are really intense with the denim kind of knowledge. So there's a lot of breakdowns and things that I may have not said about this. So your assistance is welcome, right? Like, I would love for you to give some more details, or if there's some other beginner Japanese denim brands that you would like to hear about, let us know in the comments. But most importantly, go ahead, sub, like, turn on notifications, do all that kind of crazy stuff that helps us with the YouTube algorithms and stuff like that. But again, you know what to do. Keep it locked right here for all of your info on international fashion, culture, and business from Tokyo. It's your boy, and keep it casual. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. And I will see you guys in the next one.